Despite public media having the most politically and geographically diverse audience in the country, some members of Congress are looking to pull the plug on it. Again. 6 bills propose cutting all federal funding for NPR, PBS, and other public media. This is your progressive source of Northwest news and information, One World Report, produced at the basement studios of Community Radio, KBCS, Bellevue, Seattle. First, John Sandifer has this week's labor news headlines.
He says banks would rather not foreclose on your home.
Todo eso analiza el banco, pero dice, mira.
But let's say your house is only worth $20,000 and the loan is for $400. If the bank takes the house and sells it, it only gets $200. The bank would rather modify the loan and extend it to 40 years. Thanks so much for listening to 91.3 KBCS, a world of music and ideas. I'm Antonio DeLeo, in for Joe Bolduc. It's 5:44. Support for KBCS comes from the Bellevue Farmers Market, located at Northeast 4th Street and Bellevue Way Northeast. The Bellevue Farmers Market is organized to support small family farms and is open every Thursday and Saturday. More information is available online at bellevuefarmersmarket.org. According to the City of Bellevue, locally based shooting range and gun shop West Coast Armory does not have a permit from the city to sell guns at their Factoria location. Incidental sales are permitted. These allow the selling of items to people who are using the services of a facility. Incidental sales cannot be used to draw in the general public for sales purposes. Land Use Director for the City of Bellevue, Carol Helland, paid a visit to West Coast Armory earlier this month. In an email message to KBCS, she concluded the firearm sales were not legitimately incidental. Helland is working with West Coast Armory on these changes. A concerned Factoria resident whom we interviewed 2 weeks ago and who wishes to remain anonymous has this to say about Helland's response. That's making contact this afternoon at 4:30 after Counterspin on Community Radio, KBCS. Most of Scan's operating budget comes from the City of Seattle, who collects cable company franchise fees totaling around $650,000. The city's Department of Information and Technology hopes to save Seattle money by opening the bidding for who runs Seattle's public access channel. Whoever wins will get $100,000 in operating funds from the city for the next 2 years. Diane Ferguson is Scan TV's executive director. When she joined Scan in 2009, the station had called for contract negotiations with the city, but they never heard any response. She believes the city has been talking with a different group, Puget Sound Access in Kent. Welcome to the Stories of Arrival Youth Voices Project. Poet and teaching artist Myrna Ann Hecht and teacher Carrie Stradley worked with English language learners at Foster High School in Tukwila. Students from 20 countries learned to tell their stories through poetry for the first time.